Hello, everybody, and welcome to my clean time. My name's Darce, and today I wanted to talk about consistency. Uh, I'm a little tired too. I had a long day today. It's a pretty hard one too, with the whole, being clean thing. Um, anyways, consistency, consistency. You know, um, being constant in something is can be easy and can be hard for me. I mean, consistency in drugs was, you know, relatively easy. I mean, finding drugs, no problem. Finding money for drugs, I mean, if you're consistent in anything you do, eventually you're gonna get it done, right? And I like to think that, determination and consistency go hand in hand because, I mean, the determination I had as an addict was incredible, and I'm sure everybody relates with that, right? I mean, when you want whatever it is that makes you, when you want that fix, whatever you want, your determination to get that is tremendous, and you will do anything. You will do anything. You will stomp anybody. You will hurt. You will push those away that you love, and you know, to get that high, that drug. And I'm trying to be consistent in continuous thoughts into the progress that I'm having, in my recovery through prayer, through meditating on things that really matter, like focus into what it is I want in this, because a part of me wants to get high. A part of me always wants to get high. It's just, and I believe in time that will fade. I hope that will fade. But I'm trying to change my consistency into consistently thinking about what it is I'm gonna lose, what it is I want to gain, what it is I'm willing to go through to get to the point where I feel confident in not being fully recovered, because I don't think that is possible. I don't know. I mean, full recovery is a goal I don't want to think of right now because of the way I am in my mind and my cravings, and even these videos, like, it's like a meeting for me. It's kind of like a meeting. I'm 2 days away from a month of being clean, and I haven't had that in a long time, and it's it's feeling nice. Today it was hard because it just seemed like I mean, it was rainy out, it was gloomy. I was tired this morning, like super tired, and I haven't been tired like that waking up in the morning in a long time, and it was groggy and just a gloomy day, just boring, and I had to go to work, and you know, I mean, there are exciting things happening in my life, but there are some things that set me back in a gloomy kind of state of mind, and I want to be consistent in remembering about, I mean, I'm going back to spirituality here, but like praying and praying for, staying clean, and not only that, but remembering to be thankful for the clean time that I have, and thankful for the strength that I've been given, because I'm starting to realize that I can't do this alone. No, uh, thankful for my working my program, and thankful for those of you who help me, fellow addicts, fellow people who struggle with other addicts who don't understand. You know, I want to be grateful for those people, and for, for you guys, and everyone in my life that I that I love, that love me and that support me here. I mean, I gotta remember to be grateful for them, because that can be forgotten so easy, because uh, I just get really uncomfortable when I have to talk about that kind of stuff, because it's hard, because I'm not a very grateful person for the chances that I've been given in life. And a lot of people don't get chances like me, and I've been given a lot, and I've taken advantage of a lot of chances, a lot of opportunities, and I've done things that I should be grateful that I got to do. And even though I was under the influence, I'm grateful that I got to experience certain things in life that most people don't get to do, especially when they're under influence. I mean, and I want to be grateful for what's coming up, because I'm sure what's coming up for me is going to be good. You know, uh, and I really enjoy that satisfaction that I get from other addicts who support me. It's just it's a nice feeling to know that there are people out there who understand what I'm saying, and that believe what I'm saying, and that know that I'm not bullshitting, because there's a lot of people out there who know how good I can bullshit, and they just it's a part of what I've learned over time, how to be a bullshitter. And talking with people now, I mean, I noticed a change. It's hard to. It almost feels corny. It feels like kind of corny, but it's just it's a nice feeling. It's just hard. It's just difficult, because sometimes I just want to say fuck this shit, fuck it, and just get, but I gotta stay strong. I gotta be grateful and remember that it's not easy doing this stuff, and helping myself, most of all, most importantly, helping myself in an unselfish way, but a self-worth, a self-confidence, a self-awareness. Going to my meetings, I gotta keep going. Those meetings, I wish there was more in this town. It's too bad, because this town has a lot of people that need some help, and but I mean, even if there were more meetings, I mean, for me it's good if they come, but you could just come just to come and get the attention you want. But I mean, if you're not going to meetings with this is just me. If people might disagree with a lot that I say, but to me, you have to go there with the mindset that you want to try to sell. And I encourage everybody to do that. It's just, and it's hard for me to say that too, because when I first started going to meetings, it was for court order, and that was so many years ago. And like a bullshitter, I just bullshitted my way through a lot of shit, and years down the road, it's like now it's honesty. And sometimes I struggle with thinking that why didn't it happen then, but that's just how it was meant to be. It's how it was meant to go. And I don't know why I'm so nervous this time. This video's, I'm nervous. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, I appreciate everybody helping me out. I said that already. And yeah, so I'm gonna say my reading here. Consistency. This is living with spiritual experiences. Well, that's not what I really talked about, but just for today, I will seek whatever answers I need to understand my spiritual experiences and incorporate them into my daily life. So, with that being said, yeah, spiritual experiences. I mean, I don't know how this is gonna sound, but you know, when you're high and you go out to the kitchen and you forget to you open a cupboard or something and you're fucked up, right? And you forget that you left it open, or you're doing something and you forget that you did that, and then you come back and you're like, oh my god, it's an angel, it's a demon, and it's like it's in your head, and you just it's simple as you forgot. But you're like, oh my god, someone opened the cupboard, so I closed them like 10 times, but you just don't remember, right? And people listen to that and they're like, oh yeah, and and that's part of the whole thing about being fucked up, is like the spiritual. Some people just trip the fuck out. And I mean, I had some spiritual experiences being clean. I don't know, they're not really spiritual, they're just, I mean, it's more coincidence. But when it's anyways, I was at work. It happened twice at work, and like I was sitting there. I work at a grocery store, and I was loading these boxes up on the cart, and I just was thinking about God and what He means to me, and I just said, hey man, if you're there, just I don't know if, I just said in my mind. This is in my mind. I was just saying a little prayer, like, while I was doing the boxes, like, dude, if you're there, just give me a sign, man. Give me a sign, give me something, just right now if you want, just kind of like taunting them or whatever to give me a sign. And, not really believing I was going to get one. And, I just happened to grab a box that was like shampoo. I think it was shampoo. And I looked down and it said Live Clean on it. And it was I don't know, remember what kind of shampoo, but it said Live Clean on the box. And I was like, what the fuck, and I'm not saying that's God talking to me, or it's just coincidence, right? And just kind of it was weird. And another time I was the cart again. I was walking down the dry aisle, the dry stock aisle, and I don't know why I was thinking it, but I was thinking to myself, I was trying to get my mind into the mindset of how it was when I used. For some reason, I was trying to get into that dark place. I don't know why, but I was trying to get into that dark place because that's what my mind does sometimes. It just wants to get into that curiosity as to why did I do this, and why was I, getting into that place, right? And as I was doing it, I was walking down, and there's some shelves beside me, right? And while I was doing that, trying to reminisce about high times, a box of Aunt Jemima pancake mix fell and fucking hit me right in the head, and it snapped me out of it, right? It snapped me out of it, and I was like, what the fuck? And I looked around like someone threw a box of Aunt Jemima, but it just fell off the shelf, right? Just happened to fall at that moment. And I had, Aunt Jemima fucking powder mixture, and it doesn't really mean anything, I guess. To me, it's strange that this stuff happens, it's just, it's not, I don't know, it's just a weird process and I'm thankful that I was snapped out of that mindset, because that's not a good place to be going, right? So, thankful for that, and I'm thankful for live clean, yeah, live fucking clean, right? And I don't really know what else to say about that other than just experiences, right? And it's kind of nice to know that I have things like that happen, even though it's just probably coincidence. I mean, it probably doesn't matter what the hell I was doing. I would have seen those things anyway. I would have got hit with the box. It just, where I was in the moment, it mattered more to me. And just little things like that. Anyways, I just wanted to share that. And anyways, yeah, so consistency, to keep going and keep fighting the fight. And almost on a month here, and thank you for listening, and I hope your battle goes well. Okay, have a good night. Peace.